welcome back.
It's a bit chilly this morning.
Yeah, morning Paul Wheeler, and also morning Martin Mazzone.
Yeah, morning.
Our regular followers from day one.
Regular commenters.
Have a nice day.
Yeah.
Thanks for all the lovely comments from last night. It looks like you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Let's hope so.
Yeah.
As we say, we've got plenty more this week.
Oh, we've got a lot going on this week.
Actually, our heads are buzzing a bit.
Yeah, tomorrow we've got Steve coming.
From Sussex Fiberglass and Plastics.
He said what he's going to do, he's going to bring a guy with him and he's going to do the filming, obviously.
Yeah. But
he's going to do all the fiberglassing tomorrow, and then on the Wednesday he's going to come back and do the flow coat. So it should be all done by Wednesday.
Fingers crossed. It seems alright today.
Touch wood.
Oh yeah, lots of wood.
Yeah. Obviously I'll do a bit more on there. We've got to paint this.
Yeah.
Finish off boarding there, painting there, tiling. Oh, it's all go, isn't it?
Yeah, actually, your head goes a bit fuzzy, doesn't it, after a while?
My head, hands, my legs.
Never had so much to take in, John.
Yeah.
And then filming, of course.
Yeah.
Anyway, going back to the competition.
Yes.
We brought the stuff out to show you again.
We've got until Friday. That's the closing date, Friday. So we've got the shrimp, the Kari staple, mug, not ours, and the matching coaster.
Yeah.
So it's those items. And the question was, what's the name of the hovercraft? And email it to waysidekoi@gmail.com. It's UK only. Sorry about that. But we'll only accept answers on email.
If you can't, it doesn't work for you, just go onto our page on YouTube.
Yeah.
All the information on us, it'll be down there, the email.
Well, we've had 68 entrants so far.
Yeah.
Well, we've had more than that, but I've just written down the right answers, obviously. So there's been a few that haven't got it right.
Yeah, but it's understandable when you look at
yeah,
it.
yeah.
But those of you that aren't aware of the competition, if you go back a few episodes, you will see it on the hovercraft.
When we were in Ride on the seafront.
Freezing cold.
You'll see us freezing cold in the picture.
Yeah.
That's us.
Anyway, shall we get on?
Yeah, nothing else to say, is it?
He doesn't seem that keen, does he?
I'm just cold. It is. Well, it's nice.
No,
it's
we're
sunny.
not moaning because up the country they've had it really rough.
But it is a bit chilly. That'll warm up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, catch you later.
All jellies warm up in the end. Yeah. See?
Don't take long to warm you up, tell you.
Hey.
Anyway.
Woke back, it's early.
We'll catch you later.
See ya.
So, just take you down to the summer house. John's.
Let me take you down to the
summer house. La 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 la. House. Right.
Song for every occasion.
Yeah. So, John's stained. It's all been stained.
I have stained. I stained.
Yes.
Not Jill, I stained.
And, shall we show them, John?
Shall we show them?
No, not that. Steve from Cat and I. The lovely present. Not you. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh. Right. I don't think I showed it then. Anyway, Steve from Cat and I. Steve gave us one of his special bird boxes. We're honoured to own. Da-na-na-na! There it is, Steve. Thank you so much. We've got one. I can't stand on the deck, can I? Is it dry? No.
You've got
so
big boots on.
I know. There we are. Wayside Koi. There's Jill. And there's John. Oh, I love it, Steve. Thank you. we've had it quite a while, but we just wanted to put it in the right place, didn't we, John?
Yep.
So looks absolutely, yeah. Oh, that's Ruby, Mum's dog, Mum and Dad's little dog.
Oh,
hello, Ruby.
What are you doing standing on
darling.
my decking?
Oh, look, she looks lovely stood there.
What are you doing on my decking?
Oh, she's getting off now. Anyway, doesn't that look lovely? I am so pleased with that. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, Steve. So it all goes nicely.
Yeah.
With the colour scheme. You've done an amazing job, John. And the colour's lovely. It's the same stain as on the main decking, but because it's different quality wood, it's come up lighter, but I like it.
Well, it's got to have another coat.
Yeah.
And then we've got to do round the back.
Yeah.
And put the trim on round the edge of the house there.
Yeah. Yeah, we got the back bit just to finish off.
Yeah.
But John, it's looking good. Yay!
It is, it is.
And John's done all the boarding inside now.
Yeah, that's all done.
So it's just the girly bits to do now, the painting, putting the sofa in, putting the little lamp in there.
It's all got to be rubbed down, all sanded and then painted.
Yeah.
And then the trim around the floor.
It smells lovely and new.
And that's all got to be put on.
Yeah. You've got loads of brownie points now, John.
And just connect the electrics.
Yeah. So, yeah, really happy. And we're just so happy we can share it with all of you. You know? It wouldn't be the same just me and John in the garden, would it, John?
Well, who's coming?
You know what I mean. And John's put some little lights up, security lights that come on as you walk up. They'll be nice and bright at night.
And one on this side.
Yeah, one on the other side. And then, of course, tomorrow is our very
Big day tomorrow.
Big day. It's all back to the pond.
Yay!
And it's fiberglassing.
Fiberglass.
Yeah. So that's what we're going to be concentrating on. The pond.
Yeah.
It was nice to get the summer house done though, wasn't it, John? Before we were able to do it in time.
It broke up the monotony, didn't
yeah.
it? Doing the same thing
but now it's going to be getting on now.
Get on with that and put the rest of the pipe working.
Uncover the pond.
Get the tiles on.
Get all that sheeting off. And it will. This is a pond, isn't it?
It'll change.
Yeah.
As of tomorrow.
It will. So yeah, you'll expect to see quite a bit of filming.
Ta-ding.
So we'll get back to you tomorrow. Fingers crossed it'll be a nice sunny morning.
Let's hope so.
Yeah, so.
I'm looking forward to bacon sandwiches tomorrow.
Yeah, I bought loads of bread and loads of bacon.
Bread. We'll get another one out.
Get another one out. We need 2 out, I think.
Yeah.
And lots of milk for the cuppers and that.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll get back to you tomorrow morning. Bye.
See ya.
Today is the day, isn't it, John?
It is. It's finally arrived.
Yeah, it's Tuesday.
We can't talk too loud because it's early.
And it's, well, I always talk loud. And it's just gone 7. And
Yes.
Steve will be round
In about half hour.
in Sussex, fiberglass and plastics. Soon, won't he?
Yeah.
Fingers crossed though.
Yeah. It's a bit cloudy and overcast, but
Oh no.
it doesn't say it's going to rain, so it might be alright.
Yeah, but they always get it wrong.
Pessimist.
I can't believe we've got this far.
Yeah.
Since November, isn't it?
Be glad when today's over.
Then we can
Then
breathe.
we know it's done.
How can we breathe again?
It's like the concrete all over again.
Yeah, but this is really stressful, isn't it?
Yeah.
So,
It's
yeah.
just get it done.
Yeah. Get it on. It's wrong. Get it on.
Whatever floats your boat.
I'm just a bit excited. Too much going on, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, we'll get back to you
Yes.
later.
See you later.
Yeah. Fingers crossed. Yeah. You go and get the cuppa.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the time has come. Steve has arrived. Fingers crossed on the weather. There's blue sky coming through. So today's the day the fiberglass starts. Yay!
Right, Steve's arrived. He's all pleased with the pond.
And Paul.
And Paul. He said it's perfect. He started doing it now, just getting the stuff in. So that's what it's like before we start.
We've kept it wrapped up for so long, haven't we? It's all dry.
Yes, all good.
And Steve said it's perfect weather and temperature.
Yeah, it's absolutely fine.
To do it. Really excited.
And he bought us a gift as well.
Yeah, lovely guy.
Look at that.
Look at our gift. He's just given us. That'd be great for the fry, won't it?
Yeah, he said about putting a tape in there. As like a measuring bowl.
Yeah, that's great, isn't it?
Basically what Paul's doing down there is he's keying up the PVC so we can bond microseal to the PVC and then the glass will bond to that.
Yeah.
Without that it won't work. Now there's people out there that don't do that. They'll say, oh, you can't bond the PVC, or we use silicone afterwards, or whatever it is they want to use. There's no way to do it other than what we're doing, is to get a key to the PVC to make sure it's stuck to it and sealed to it, because that's the point of ingress. That's where the glass ends. So you've got inlets and you've got your bottom drain. So that's where the edge of the glass is, and if water's going to get behind, that's where it will get behind. So you need it stuck to it. To prove the point, we can do a couple of samples here while we've got John and Jill. So we've got PVC, that one's keyed up ready, like we're doing there. That one's not. The glass won't stick to that. And we'll glass it today and we'll prove what happens to it tomorrow. So we've got the one that's going to be bonded and we'll show that, and the one that's not. Right. So we know that come tomorrow it will prove that it does its job.
Yeah.
And so that's what we do on the bottom drains and all pipes, inlets, and on the skimmer as well, because that's PVC based as well. Even if it's black, it's still PVC. So it's a good opportunity to show that.
Yeah. Brilliant.
The microseal. The medicine bottle.
Is that the expensive stuff, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. So that's 25 kilos. You buy. So that's what people don't use. Have a sniff.
Oh, jeez.
It's organic.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Smells like it's been passed before.
Fresh, isn't it? Cleans your airways.
Yeah.
We don't. None of us have had COVID. Three of us in the workshop. None of us have had COVID.
Well, you think that stuff you're breathing in? You've got a point there, John.
Yeah.
So it turns to dust, it's dries out, it's acetone based. It's got more than acetone in it.
Yeah.
So it's just a white liquid, clear to white liquid. And all we use is a brush to apply it, and it agitates the surface.
Yeah.
So, not that one. You have that one on the table. But applied in a circular motion onto an agitated surface.
Yeah.
And it will dry white. And that's how you get the key to your PVC.
Right.
I've done, for years and years I've done PVC strengthening. So this is off a PVC pipe. So we would then line the outside of the pipe, which is then pressurised.
Yeah.
And that's why this product exists, for that reason. So that bit's now keyed up, and you leave it for 5 to 10 minutes, and you can do it then, or you can do it in an hour or 2 hours. It doesn't make any difference.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to do to your pipes.
Yeah.
So you can get nice on it.
So what's that pigment called then? Is there a?
It's just
Easy. It's pigment.
pigment's just
Just
colour.
a,
That's
just
the
a,
name of it.
Pure colour.
yeah,
It's like a,
yeah,
That comes in any BS colour or any rail colour you want to get it in.
yeah. So that's all added to the resin,
the resin, yeah.
and then the flow coat on top of that as well.
The flow coat
So-
we buy pre-mixed, so there's a given percentage that it should be. So
Yeah,
I believe the pigment should be, oh blimey, test my brain, 4% I think of the flow coat. So you've
Yeah.
got 90%, 96% clear and 4% pigment.
right.
And in the flow coat you've got a certain level of wax content as well.
I would pick a stick which is broken in half, wouldn't I?
Eh?
I would just pick a stick which is broken in half.
Yeah, you would.
Mix the pigment in.
You said you had another 6-inch handle in there as well, and you're pouring that for a box.
Yeah.
Needs a fresh roller as well. If you look at that bit of glass there, under that bit of foam, that's what you're getting without pigment.
That's without the pigment.
When you paint that,
Yeah.
the other side of that is the finish you'd get.
Oh, right.
And that's what you get without pigment.
Yeah.
So when we paint that tomorrow, when we paint everything else, you can hold that up to the light after it's dry.
Yeah.
You can see how translucent it is, and that's what I see on ponds. You don't see it today,
No.
because it's February.
Yeah.
But when the sun's heavy July and you've got the sun going down onto it through the water, it does look.
Yeah.
It lacks a depth of body.
Yeah.
It's almost like putting an undercoat on it when you put paint.
Yeah.
It shows through.
Yeah.
Which one's that? Is that
Yeah, I'll just put it on there, just doing that.
the 1650, that one, isn't
Walls. It's got water in it.
it? There's two though.
Yeah. The oil all the same all the way around.
Yeah.
Oh, that smells good.
Yeah.
I've gone into it around the corner. Take a lot, doesn't it? We'll stagger the joints. You've got one here, so we'll put the next one here.
Yeah, so
So
you're
follow it
doing
around.
two layers, yeah?
2 layers of glass, and then the tissue, which is that one over there.
Yeah.
Which is something else that staggers me that people don't use.
Yeah, I used tissue on mine when I did it.
Did you?
Yeah.
I'll tell you, quite unusual.
Yeah.
The DIY one, we'd not normally do that.
Which is right, it's a whole kit. Where'd you get it?
No, I bought it as, well, you know, bits and pieces. I've got
Right.
fiberglass from one,
Right.
the tissue from somewhere else, and then I've got the resin. And again, I'd seen people on YouTube doing the tissue coat, and they're saying it gives it a nice smooth finish, so you go with it, don't you?
Makes a massive difference.
Yeah. Probably didn't make a lot of difference on my phone, but I'm sure
I bet it
here.
did. I bet it did.
Yeah, possibly.
If it's rough, it smooths it all out.
Yeah. I quite enjoy doing it actually. It's very satisfying when you're done, isn't it? And you get a nice smooth finish.
Yeah, it does help when you're starting with a good platform to start with.
Yeah.
Some of the ones we've done in the past, you can't, no matter how hard you try, you can't dress them up because
No.
they're not starting in the right place.
Yeah. So you can't make a silk purse out of the sow's ear.
Yeah, very much. amazes me because some of them are for builders and they just don't seem to give a shit.
Yeah, but isn't that the case? You know, you get people like mechanics and their car's crap, isn't it? But they look after everybody else's.
Yeah, but that's their
It's
car.
always the
This
way,
is stuff
isn't
that builders build for other people.
Yeah. Oh right.
And it's like, you know, that'd be alright, you know. It's,
Yeah.
I like to think most of what we do, or everything we do, is, you know, same standard if you were doing it for yourself.
Yeah.
Would you be happy with that? Yes or no? And that's sort of dictates what you do and how you do it.
Yeah. It's quite an hard thing to do, that tissue coat, isn't it?
Yeah. Can't manage jobs in life. You know how to use it and work with it.
Yeah.
It's quite straightforward. Actually, it doesn't like being flooded.
No.
You don't like the wind, do you?
Sorry? Did you want a coffee?
No, I quite think
No, they're alright. I'll have a coffee, darling, please.
no shooting for. Done to it. Done to it.
Done to it.
When you do that floor bit there, see where you are at the moment.
Yeah.
How long before you can stand on that?
Again, within a couple of hours.
Couple of hours.
Make that a bit quicker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's down to
And
the.
then go around the walls and then work back to this bit.
Yeah.
So you're good mid-afternoon before I come back to it.
Yeah.
Still put the polythene on this end to protect it a bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it can be a little bit slimy, but
Yeah.
A little roll.
right. This is the thickness of the glass. It's 2 layers of 450 in a tissue. Maybe not a tissue on this one. You can see the overlap through it there. You can see it's a darker colour there, as you can see through it. So that's the sort of thickness you get. That's your lining, and that will last for 25 plus years as some of the ones that we've already got. I've got some that were done in the mid-90s, still there today. What you get is a lot of people do it like this. This is clear. So this is no pigment in the resin at all. So they'll line your pond in the clear resin, so you get this, and then they'll paint over the top of it. I don't like doing that because it leaves a translucent like finish.
Yeah.
We're going to paint this tomorrow, and then that'll give an idea when you hold it up to light what it actually looks like. I know it's not, you can't see through it on the wall of a pond, but when the sun hits it, it still makes it look that way because I've seen it in the past. So we add the colour to it, which is just a pigment paste. It is the colour, it's all part of the materials of what we use, and it's what's in the colour, the final colour in the end when you do the paint coat. So that's one to see for tomorrow. And these are the ones we showed earlier that have been, this is PVC, it's been micro sealed, and that one hasn't. So we're going to put 2 layers of glass on these, and then we're going to put them at one side for tomorrow, and then show you the difference between what sticks and what doesn't stick, for all the people out there that might go, I don't believe that. It's fun.
Assistant.
Debbie McGee there, wasn't it?
Always being a glamorous assistant, except it's not very glamorous.
I've not got a bikini on that.
Ah, that's what it is.
That's because we pay you not to. You might recognise the grey colour of the PVC, the same as you get in the bottom drains, and it might not always be the colour. Like the skimmer that John's got here is black, but it's still PVC. It's still the same basis of that plastic, and it will only stick to if you use the right adhesives to stick it to it. And I think it's our responsibility to make sure that it is stuck, not to leave it to somebody else to do for you.
Yeah.
With a bit of silicone or a bit of whatever it is they're telling you to use.
So you can see the difference on that. Just putting that resin on. Because the other one went sort of like bubbly.
Separated.
Yeah.
Because it's going onto a surface that's not got any key to it whatsoever.
Yeah.
You can't stick glass fibre to polypro,
No.
but you can get a plastic polypro which is smooth on one side, it's furry on the back, and that's
Yeah.
meant for sticking glass on, for making
Yeah.
chemical tanks and that type of
Right.
thing. But people don't use polypro fittings for ponds because you have to fuse and adhese them. They're like a hot weld.
Yeah.
Whereas obviously glue thick joints are much simpler. And probably I think PVC is a lot cheaper as well. So we're doing exactly the same to each piece. Let it break down. A glamorous assistant's going to get a metal roller now. Very glamorous, thank you. And this is another process. Do they put 2 layers on the person doing your job? Are they quoting you for 2 layers? Are you getting what you're paying for? This is 450 gram mat. You can't see through it when you hold it up. Much thicker. People do use a 600 gram, but they only put 1 layer down. So ultimately it's a thinner layer and there's only 1 layer on your pond. I'm not going to bother tissuing these because it serves no purpose. It's just an improvement on the finish. That's not what doing this is about. Right, put that down there. Stay there till it's gone off. And we'll have a go at pulling them off tomorrow and seeing how that plays out. If they both fall off, we won't show you.
Show it.
We won't tell you. We'll pretend it never happened. And the reason for doing this is just to counter some of the things that are out there saying that you can't stick to PVC or you should silicone around after you've done it. Because people don't want to spend the money on the bonding adhesive that you need to stick to the PVC in the first place. And we will deal with, tomorrow we'll have a chat on some of the things to do with the foam and putting foam underneath the glass and why I don't like doing that myself as well. Right. Proper Blue Peter style. We can stay there till later.
Lovely. Cheers, Steve.
And now we're going to finish the floor of the pond.
Rightio. Thank you.
right. Anyway, I'll turn that as well. The next one, stop it there. Get the rest from there anyway. You can say to me it's not a very round circle as well now, ain't you, John?
No, I wouldn't dare.
That's why he's put the bottom drain in. Put it in quickly.
That's the other advantage of the tissue as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it holds the stuff down over corners.
Hmm.
What glass wants to do is give you that constant stream of air.
Yeah.
So like tissue over that, it helps to hold it down in your back.
Yeah.
Same as it going into the inlets and outlets as well, and pipes.
Hmm.
It does help to hold it where you want it to stay. So we use it when we're doing tight shapes, and you'd have all the strands sticking up on like the window frame.
Yeah.
It'll be pointing out, you'll rub it all back and you're taking the material off, whereas that's it's a light dusting.
Yeah.
And we'll be done with that, on goes the paint.
So it's working with it, isn't it, really,
Yeah.
rather than against it.
Yeah, so letting it do what it wants, and
Yeah.
then you open it on its way.
Yeah.
That still wants to create a little pocket of air around there,
Yeah.
which the tissue up to up down, which is
Yeah.
one I don't really understand. Why people don't use it.
It's still in it, rather than being.
Yeah.
That's assuming the micro still works when we do our testing. The edge will come from the edge.
Done this before, isn't it?
Once or twice.
Any idea how many you've done?
Over 300.
Yeah.
Like I say, the first ones are still standing because they're
Yeah.
in a shop in Hickston.
Right.
It was a privately owned shop when it was open. It's on the site of the old little chef, which used to be the old A23 before the M23 was built.
Yeah.
And they turned it into this koi place. And the guy that invested the money into it, he used to own K&M, the airline.
All right.
He was the backer of it.
Yeah.
He liked his koi.
Yeah.
Not that he ever had much to do with it. And another guy ran it, and yeah, he came to me, and it's the first. It was the first time I did private work when I was working for someone else.
Yeah.
So I took a week off work and did that because the main pool in there was about 6.5 foot tall, it was above my head.
Yeah.
Might have been 7 foot tall, and that had a big window in it.
Right, right.
And then there was a lot of other smaller ones.
Yeah.
And although the big one's gone now, the smaller ones are all still there.
Yeah.
And that's mid-90s, so
Yeah.
we're looking at 27 years now.
Yeah.
And they don't look any different from the day they were done.
No.
So And they're in blue as well. They're
Alright.
talk about different colours.
Yeah.
They're done in blue because they're indoors and
Yeah.
they suffer with algae.
It's now Maidenhead Aquatics.
It's now Maidenhead Aquatics.
is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Hicks did.
All right.
So anyone can go and see it.
Yeah.
That's what got me doing ponds in the first place.
Yeah.
Back then it always used to be, it was extra money and, you know,
Yeah.
over and above. But now it's part of the business of what I do full time all the time.
Yeah.
And enjoy doing as well.
Yeah.
Although you do enjoy being in the office, don't you?
No.
You want some more resin?
I will, yeah. That's why I'm kicking you out. If you can get out in a glamorous way, Paul,
No.
you know, mate, befitting of your status.
What an old codger.
Well, that and all. Watch out for the top.
Wow, what a day that's been.
Yeah, it's been good.
It's been really good. It's been so interesting.
It's been a really interesting day.
Yeah,
Watching them do that.
it's fascinating to watch.
Yeah, the way they do it is amazing.
I know, go on, but the smell is amazing. You should bottle it. Oh, I love it.
Make cheap perfume, wouldn't it?
Kept me quiet though, didn't it? But no, it was amazing. You know, really talented Steve and Paul.
Yeah.
You know, they know what they're doing. Definitely.
It's nice that he talked us through what he was doing as well.
Yeah.
So we got to know how our pond is made up, how it's fiberglassed,
We understand it.
how many sheets of fiberglass tissue, and then they got to come back and rub it all down.
Yeah, so that'll be tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
The weather's been great so far.
Yeah.
So roll on tomorrow morning, and
Yeah.
please weather, stay fine. So we'll get back to you
And the next one.
on the next one.
Ah.
Cheers!